Oh boy, we're getting close. The chieftain has bid me to guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downward, follow the path of the coral and rock, and join your comrades below. Okay, so can I go around like this way? I was gonna... Wait, hold on a second. No, that's on the same plane as this. Ah, come on. Are you serious? I guess I should have just followed the fish dude. Ow. That hurt. Save me, guys. Okay, yeah, you go away, shoot. Oh, for Christ's sake. God. Ah. Oh, damn it, I panic buttoned. Oh, I didn't even heal up. Are you gathered? Yes, and I shall describe the path you must take. Into the cavern beyond and follow the wall down and down and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage to the northwest and continue west and west and west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance and do not stray into too deep. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Caliban Gap and the barrier we place at its mouth. The obstacle will fade, so you should raise a hand towards it. We have made it so. A most succulent explanation. We thank you for your guidance. Hope y'all caught that. Right, deeper into the depths we go. Ooh, I see Aether Current. I mean, you know, you might as well just grab it. I mean, heck, there's only one more down here. Yes, let's not plummet to our near death this time. Let's take the right pathway around. And let's do this. Okay, there's Ariange. So do we go this way? Our guide bade us travel the cavern floor and then hence to the west. Yet it would seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instructions, rather they rely on directional alone. I suggest we scout with care and rely on the path ahead those who come behind. great. So what you're telling me is I'm about to get lost. Good. Thank you, Stola, for pointing the way. Here's Alpha No. Kiara, you have choice of 2 routes from here. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks or skip along this coral branch as Alice has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. Yeah, I prefer the shortcut. Don't know why in God's earth would I take the long way around. What the heck is wrong with you people? Oh yeah, that's all the way over to the west. There you are, come on, I think I found the tunnel we're looking for. Oh, good. Glad somebody found it. I'm coming for you, Helmet. Oh, yep, Alice found it. Good job, Alice. Good job. Here, this must be the berry of the unknown spoke of. Well, that was more Erodus than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude from the smooth roads of our ancestors cut through the wilderness. It was a treacherous path indeed. Now I believe one of us needs but raise a hand to banish this next obstacle. Kiara, I elect you to do the honors. You would. Gone just like that. I suppose we should head in. Like as not, this tunnel will just be as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's stay away. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? Oh God. Oh God. Okay, can't go that way. Damn it, I'm stuck. Man, can't there be another aetheryte around here somewhere?
By the gods!
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Then we are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid, material structures. But these... everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
I was gonna say, yeah, I thought Y'shtola could only see ether now. Oops, sorry, I didn't bother to read. Oh god, what's wrong with me? Gods, the magnitude of this artifice staggering, though it pains me to admit it did not fully understand that feats of which old world Ascian is capable. Sorry, everybody. I guess you'll have to, just pause if you want to read that. I don't see the point in getting materia. I can't even meld it anywhere. It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower to the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. Oh good, there's an aetheryte down there. Wait, is there a materia melder back over here anywhere? No, just regular repairs. So I would have to go... back, meld that materia. What? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, come on, where's the damn door? There they are. Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Echoing voice. Kiara Mitsunade recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarat. Will you be riding the lift? What? Did the building just welcome you? Mayhap it is not passing strange. Did Emmett Selk not invite Kiara to visit his adobe? 'Tis planned thy coming was expected. Oh, plane. Not plane, plane. And where will this lift be taking us? The lift service every level of Arcora Heights, but is presently to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yelms of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With the emphasis on we, I'm not about to let you walk into this place alone. Ground floor, now. As you wish. The lift will arrive shortly. Next stop, ground floor. Facilities includes the Bureau of Administrator, the Bureau of Architect, and the Capitol. It is only at this distance that you start to realize just how big the buildings truly are. What did that voice call the city? Amarat? Look, over there. Is that a person? Oh no, my mistake. That's a giant. It doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. Giant or no, a resident of this place may have very much more to tell us. I say we make the first move. Alpha, no, you can't just... Ugh! Ooh, that's freaky. Pray excuse my boldness, but might I ask you a few questions? Oh, what adorable costumes. Are you children on an excursion? This district has much to teach you. How odd. That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. Just as he understood us. Yep, auto-translate for the win. Ahem, and which district is this exactly? You must be lost. Poor things. You stand in the Polyartrate district, wherein lie the instruments most vital to the management of our star. Can you tell us where to find Emmett Selch? Ah, I see. You come to marvel at the workings of the Convention of the 14. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. Thus, you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now before your families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? Oh, no thank you. We'll be fine. See, at this part, I would have said we were actually invited. Very well. Take care, little ones. Alpha, no, you blew it, man. You blew it. What was all that about? To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Selch wove them from ether, much as he reconstructed the rest of the city. The final days. Such words will befit the oblivion described to us by our Asian foe. A catastrophe of unprecedented scale, which did set the motion summoning of Zodiark, and thence Heidelin herself. But that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? That man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Unless, for these people, the distant past is here and now. I believe thou hast the right of it, Mr. Alphano. The ethereal Amarat and its residents appeared to be phantoms of a different age. Emmett Self had reconstructed a memory, a moment in time from before the star was sundered. So we find ourselves in a long-destroyed city inhabited by long-departed, an unusual situation to be sure, but at least we're able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I say we use this to our advantage. Split up, strike up some conversations, and see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't hurt weeding out a few more details regarding this convocation of 14 and their impending disaster. To mingle then. Let's meet back here with our jaws start aching. Well, at least I can use my mountain here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go out to this far one first. Not that it matters, because they both lead up the same way, but this one is closer. Alright, so it's going to be a right turn once we get up ahead. The Polyatri District. Probably butchering that, but eh. Twould seem the hall is host to most precocious visitor this day. And what, pray tell, shall be the subject of our discussion, young one? The convocation and our handling of the coming peril. 'Tis only natural that you should have questions. Shall we begin with the members themselves? As all know, the 14 are the wisest and most prudent among us. They are stewards of order, responsible for decisions which keep this star turning season after season. Be it the speaker, La Habrea, or the emissary, Elidibus, each seat is occupied by an elected sage of surpassing intellect. Longriff, Morton, Emmett Selch, their individual titles have a gesture of respect and a manner of tradition, become synchronous with their incumbents. Thus, it is with great incredulity that I greet this recent rumor that a seat in the convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, 'twould be an unprecedented development and testament to the immense pressure under which our saviors are toiling. In any event, I, for one, am confident they shall deliver our star unto salvation. I'm almost level 81 and I feel like I haven't even done anything. Okay, there's the next one we gotta talk to. I think they're making these quests longer on purpose now. Good gracious, child, where is your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Run along home, quickly now. Have you not heard, though yet confined to the lands across the sea, a terrible phenomenon affects our star. They're calling it the final days. It is said that it starts suddenly at Capricornus keying from beneath the earth, The sound distorts all living things within earshot and wrests from us control from our creation magics. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair, every dread impulse is siphoned from our minds and given substance. An eternal fall of fury, rain, and incessant spawning of nightmarish beasts. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. 'Tis as if the star itself has fallen ill, as if a force inimical to life now festers and spreads. It is only a matter of time until Amarat too resounds to that discordant squall. You should stay with your loved ones, child. Stay with them. I'm not a kid. Alright, last one. An audience with Emma Selch, I'm afraid you have the wrong office, little one, and besides, he is far too busy to field the questions of curious children. Surely you have been told the looming catastrophe. Every resource available to the convocation must be spent upon ensuring our world survives. They have yet to make an official announcement, but it is said that the 14 are moving forward the plan to source credible proportions, one which promises to grant will to the very star itself. They will invoke our mightiest spell of creation to birth an entity of all-encompassing magnificent, and then they will rewrite the laws of existence. It is a huge undertaking, and it must be completed ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I do say again, do not hold out hope for an audience. Man, now we gotta go all the way back. Are you kidding me? Why couldn't they just have them, like, meet right here or something? I gotta go all the way back. Gary, if I was not certain before than I am now, the people of the city believe they face the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Emmett Self to recreate this ancient Amarat. And yet, I fancy I hear his words echoing throughout this ocean trench. He would have his story known. Alright guys, we're getting close. Just this one and one more. We can compare notes once the others return. Hopefully then our next move will become clear. It would seem our conversations were much alike. A looming disaster, creation magics running rampant, this convocation's effort to bring salvation out of chaos. I suppose there was talk of little else in the time the events came to pass. Urianger, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancients' art of creation? A fascinating discipline indeed. How the mind can conceive or rendered in reality, all that is required is a clear concept upon which to focus one's will. It is not dissimilar to the primal rite taught by ancients, wherein ritual ceremony beneath life unto figments of myth and legend. I see we arrived at the same conclusion then. To the people who lived in the age before the Sundering were blessed with vast reserves of mana. No matter draining creation of magics must be, it seems they pay the cost with not more than a fraction of the aether which course through their own bodies. If we're tempted the same, spells would soon deplete our energies and then seek to draw the balance from elsewhere, from a hoard of crystals mayhap, or from the very land itself. Thus, when this art of creation was placed into our hands, it became in effect a means for destruction. An interesting matter which no doubt bears further study, but despite all those revelations, I worry we are no closer to finding Emmett Selch. Has anyone learned aught which might lead us to his location? Not directly, mayhap, but from what we have heard, it seems the convocation of 14 is sequestered in the nearby Capitol building. When we went to see for ourselves, the attendant wouldn't let us through without a writ of permission. So we tried our luck at the Bureau of Administrators, where we thought those permissions might be issued, but the clerk said that he couldn't help us since none of our names didn't appear in the registry. And that was where we gave up. I wonder though, Kiara, could you be eligible for one of these writs? The voice in the lift seemed to know who you are. It might be that your name is registered at the Bureau as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Meanwhile, I'll head back to the Capitol and search for a less official point of entry, just in case. Pray allow me to accompany thee on thine reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove needful. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, if you want. Cool. Ahem. I think I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could help cure Kiara's condition. Would you mind coming with me? Of course, I don't mind. Just lead the way. Then Ishtola and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. There is surely more intelligence to be had. And so we part ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in front of the Capitol. Oh, yeah, now you want to reconvene in front of it? I gotta go all... See, now I gotta go all the way back. At least I can grab the Aether point. Worry about getting all the flight points in post-Stormblood. Not Stormblood, god, Shadowbringers. Ugh. Stormblood was a nightmare. That expansion really took it out of me. I'm liking this one though. Really liking this one. Alright, let's go grab that. Well, we gotta go through there anyway, it looks like, so. At least if I need to go back for whatever reason, I have access to the Aetherite. How the hell am I at 75? I haven't been really fighting anything. A visitor. Red? Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please? Kiara Mitsunani. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details. hate waiting in line for things. Come on, man, this ain't the DMV office. Let's go. Your application is ready for collection. Yeah, of course. As your residency was approved by Emmett Selch himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them to the Bureau of the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you a visitor's writ for the capital. Neat. Oh, it's not to go all the way down there, dang it. Well, at least you guys are getting a good tour of the city. Yeah, this place is this zone is freaking huge, man. I'm sure I way passed up, yeah. Oh yeah, big time. That thing's like all the way up here. Okay, so all the way down to the end. Next, please. Visiting the capital, are we? Please take a seat. Your name will be called once your application has been processed. Oh my god. Oh, not now. Not now. May I? You, I think, are from beyond a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emmett Selch? Hey, there is no cause for alarm. I am simply a shade. Here and not here. I know only that my name is Hytheladius, and that this city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. So you're self-aware. The others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emma Selch's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstruction. A stray thought would have been enough. Hytheladius will realize the truth, for example. We were close friends once, you see. Yet, in spite of my perception, I play the same role as the rest. A bit part, meant to bring color and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny, and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. The final days. What began as isolated incidents soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. The convocation of the 14, well, it was 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. And from their sacrifice, Zodiark was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet on how the stars suffered, so many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give themselves to Zodiark. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that the trees and grasses and myriad of tiny lives would sprout and grow and flourish. The cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconsidered the means by which we might protect it. The convocation decided thus: we would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiark. In return, he would restore to us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiark, that this new world should belong to the lives newly born. These dissidents surrendered their life energies in the creation of Heidelin, an incarnation of their opposing belief, and for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Now you know, then, how this conflict ended. I thought you might. Emmett Selch had ever been a champion for the will of Zodiark. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will not have abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Emmett Selch is not a man to bear his burden lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with every passing century. "'Tis truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry." Kiara Mitsunade. It seems your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. is one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? Nay, I see no definite form, just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The color of your soul tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. This is just the kind of fate I might expect for one such as she. Surely Emmett Selch has recognized a hint of her in you. Kiara Mitsunade? Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. Your visitors writ as requested. When you wish to gain admittance to the capital, simply present the document to the attendant within. Okay, we're traveling. I ain't gonna go back all that way. It's like I keep forgetting I can use my mountain here. Alright, next stop is going down into the Capitol building. And onward to our final quest. I'm pretty sure this was number 3, right? Finally, you were gone so long I was on the verge of mounting a rescue party. How fare you in your bureaucratic adventures? Or ventures, my bad. Well, Reen was right. Ah, I see my instincts were correct. And a good thing too, Urianger and I weighed our chances of breaking into the capital, and an official entrance is by far the most attractive option. The capital bestowed not a single armed sentry. It would seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appear heavily warded. Though mightily did we strive with strength, mundane, and magic, we failed to even budge them even a fraction of one limb. Mayhap 'twas simply because that Emmett Selch's recreation did not extend to their usual function. We didn't try everything, of course, but we thought it best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters. Speaking of which, Reen and I tried asking about a cure for you. The problem is, these ancients didn't exist beyond the Amorites today. They will happily tell their own tales, but whenever we attempted to explain our situation, the conversation quickly became muddled. What of you, Kiara? Was aught worth interest said during your efforts to obtain a writ? A great sacrifice of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection. And you say the Ascian scheming has been leading to this. All this time. But if they still mean to enact a plan, then things won't end with the rejoining. I thought we knew their intentions in full. Restore the world to its former glory and in turn empower Zodiac to reclaim his throne as the will of the star. If that was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put into words, but we have to assume that following the final rejoining, the Ascians mean to draw on the lives of the Storf to make their sacrifice to Zodiac. That does seem the most likely scenario. Mayhap those who ally with the Ascians would be spared that fate. But what value is there in surviving when all your history, all your struggles will be erased? I cannot concede such an act. Of course not. And that's to say not of what Emmett Selch plans for the Exarch's power. Do we stand by and let him threaten our future as well as our past? We need to find him, Kiara, and when we do, make your mark, change the course of history in a way that's felt by those who came before and those who come after, by everyone you've ever met. Change things so that even my other self dying somewhere in that future calamity will smile and say, I knew you would win. That future wouldn't change though. That future's already, it's already happened. Is fighting Emmett Selch the only way? He created an entire city. It will take everything we have to defeat him if we even can. And if you push that hard in your current state, the light will break free. The decision to press on lies with you just as it lies with each and every one of us. Oh. Alright, I mean, this is it. Shadowbringers. You remember that talk we had atop the tower of Mont Squad? I'm still in the same mind now as I was then. I don't abandon you, you don't abandon me, and together we make a difference in this fight. There's always hope if we look for it. I saw it again and again as you tore those veils of light from the sky. If we keep taking that next step forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. So no matter how long it takes or how much it hurts, you can count on me to keep on walking. Bothri spoke of the disaster we would bring upon our own hands. The careless conflict. Imagine how he would sneer to see what become of the first, not to mention the perilous predicament. And yet, who can deny the fire your deeds have ignited in the people's hearts? You achieve what my logic and ideals never could, uniting desperate peoples under the banner of hope and common purpose. Without you, that giant Talos would never have risen its head. I have borne witness to many such miracles at your side, and would do so again. This is but another obstacle in the road. So come, let us travel it. Drag me through the wonder and danger, as you are wont to do, and I shall endure not to slow you down. As well thou knowest, if we usher the ailment smoke unto his rest, we must needs bind his Ascian soul, and then shatter it with overwhelming force. The former task requires Aesurite, and such I have prepared upon Exarch's asking no less, though 'twas ever my intent to provide said boon. The future whence our noble friend doth hail is a world fallen to Ascian artifice, and he would not see such grim history repeated. In its sense, Emmett Selch's destruction will be the culminary of the Exarch's effort, a reward for all he hath endured for these many years. Yet even if thou strideth into the jaws of peril, forget not but this fondest wish, and that many others besides, is to see survive unto the morrow. 'Tis in pursuit of that happiness of outcomes that I do pledge to remain at thy side. Our time in the first has been ever-ending succession of trials, as ridiculous as our path and the source ever was. Ridiculous, arduous. Don't know why the hell I said that. Yet through all of our journeys together, though that deep and foreboding would, you have helped me stay true to my convictions. Thus would I return the favor, do as your heart decrees, without hesitation or regret, and that is all I will say on the matter. Well, this has put everyone in a solo mood, hasn't it? Honestly, we're not even sure this will be the end of it. But I suppose we should speak our minds when we have the opportunity. You taught me that much in Amarang. So forgive me this moment of sentiment, Kiara. By dragging me into this sorry mess, you've given me the chance to think and act as I should have, for Rain's sake. Words cannot express how much of this has changed my life or how grateful I am for your support. So I shall express my gratitude through actions instead. No matter where you decide to go, I will be there guarding your back. When Minfilia entrusted me with her power, she warned me that no matter how strong you become, you can still fall victim to despair. You can still feel powerless. And she was right. After you collapsed on Mount Gold, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. If I made a mistake, if I failed to bind the light within you, I was terrified you would die. Even now, you could be moments from turning and I wouldn't know how to save you. You, Thancred, the others, you've all been there when I needed help. Minfilia surrendered her life to me, her legacy. I should be ready to do the same for you, and I want to do. But I'm not good enough. She told me to follow your example, and I've tried. I've really tried. Aww. Then you shouldn't hang your head. I shouldn't? We must all keep looking forward like the heroes who never gave up hope for this world. I'm not sure who you... Actually, never mind. I think the answer might be different for all of us. No, nothing will come of brooding here in self-pity. I've made my decision, Kiara. I'm going with you. Alright, come on. You discovered a new location! Hooray! Welcome to the capital. All visitors must present an official writ of permission before attendance will be granted. Here you go. Your documents appear to be in order. You may proceed into the capital, but any guests you may choose to bring must remain in your vicinity at all times.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Emmett Selk.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you? And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
It is not she who is lost without the familiar. Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes. Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
Well, we came here to stop you.
Did you now? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness? How very, very heroic of you. In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Asians. Always the same arrogance, the same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs were the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients? Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his Sin-Eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us and us alone.
Emmett Selk! We understand, truly, but it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust, but not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star. Behold the coming oblivion. 'Twas the end of our era and the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment. I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Wait, it's a regular... Did they change it just into a regular... What's the wait time? 17 minutes? Let's ask the guild. Let's see what they have to say about it. And while I'm waiting too, let's check this out real quick here. Dying gasp. Oh, it is a trial. Okay. Got him. Oh, he can swap? Okay. Alrighty. Uh-oh. He's a level 100 Dark Knight. And he's a level 100 White Mage. Okay, well, then let's, Alright. Thanks to the guildies, we didn't have to wait that long. Alright everybody, this is it. We're finally at the end of Shadowbringers.
Welcome to the final days of Amulet.
End times have come.
The fabric of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation begat malformed beasts.
Oh boy. More enemies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna level up to 81 after this. No, I think I'm gonna switch these. Here. Yes, big pools, big pools. Big pools means goes by quick.
Just as prayer gives rise to pridals, our dread made manifest our deepest fears.
Thanks for grabbing me. Oh shit. He's almost dead. Whew. Yeah. I'll greet it, because I know these guys are all level 100, so it's like, I don't think anybody actually needs anything from here. Almost got him down.
The land buckled. The cities burned. The waters ran red with blood.
Alright, come on, let's keep going. This wasn't the second boss fight. God.
Yet this is far from the worst of it. Come, and I will show you. And you will see the end of a world.
Okay, is that better? Nope. I don't need it anyways. Screw it. Oh, don't need it to the rest of us. Wrong button. Bear witness to the third doom. Alright.
The star was fading. We saw we had to weave its laws anew.
Okay, come on, dude. Where are you gonna pull everything? Come on. There we go. Wow. That really didn't do much.
But between us and our goal loomed a final misbegotten fiend.
Da-da-da. Alright. Chthonic Riddle. There we go. Oh shit. It fell off the edge. I'll wait until he does his thing. Okay. That was funny. uptight here. Somebody else fell this time. Oh crap, it was the tank. Oh no. Nice.
Well, well, you prevailed.
Nevertheless, your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness. Oh, you tower over your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind. The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Alize!
You are a mistake. For we who have known perfection, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again, and give the lie to your insults through word and deed. We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
More prattle. Fool, who are you? No one, nothing. Once I have reclaimed my heritage, my first act will be to expunge your stain from history's weave. My world will have no need for heroes.
Still fighting the good fight.
It is true that all we hold dear is fated to fade away. But that is no reason for us to forsake it.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow. To strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
Do not presume to speak of my future.
And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance? Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live. You see, the light will not be denied.
Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you. Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours. Now, Reed! Now!
Fight it. You have to hold on.
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
You know I could.
Take it. We fight as one. This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story.
No, it can't be. That trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone?
We stand together!
I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half finished. Let expanse contract, Eon become instant. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Damn you! Damn you all!
It ends this day. One way or another, it ends.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain. But come, let us cast aside titles and pretense, and reveal our true faces to one another. I am Hades, he who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber.
Alright, that cutscene was kick-ass. I just hope the guys are still in the party. Here we go. Alright, now we just wait. Alright, here we go, everybody. Like you've doomed us all. Alright, I'll shut up now.
Show your vaunted strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay with these guys back here.
You are unworthy.
Okay, dude, which way are you going?
Your king is mine to command.
Yeah. I think I was able to get that last shot off. Out of range of those things.
Scurry and scatter.
No, there's no way this could be it. Fuck. That's a lot of ads. It's alright, we got this. Yeah, I knew there had to be more to it than just that. That was almost going to be too easy. Here's the real boss.
Behold, a sorcerer of hell, tremble before the glory.
Where's my mouse? There it is. Accept. And of course, my cat wants attention. I can't pet you right now, Felix. I'm busy. Crap.
My dormant breath, dream now with a dark tomorrow. My ungathered might must be paid in reflections. Into
Active time maneuver. Oh, crap. Ready? No, I'm not ready. Whew.
possible to one free. No. Damn you. Damn your magic blessing.
Ah. This is it.
Yes!
You have no power over me.
Alrighty. Let's just...
Will not yield. Should I surrender this fight, what will become of it all? What will become of our dreams? Our desire?
Enough, damn you!
Such infernal strength!
Now! Strike with all thy might!
Remember. Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
It's over. Emet-Selch is no more.
More importantly, how do you fare?
What dost thou see?
Her ether. It is as it used to be. As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light. I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that. Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart, yet now it seems somehow restored. I tried to help you before the battle, but Emet-Selch stopped me. So, how did you... exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
I had help from a hero of this world.
I see.
Where to start? I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
Tis good to see you awake, Garatia.
Well, 'tis good to be awake.
So, those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, did they?
All I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
'Twas surely Alphino and those friends of his. They did something heroic, mark my words. You need only look up there for proof of that.
As you say, my love. They're sure to be back. Any moment now. Any moment.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
There, dear. Everything will be all right.
There, look! Over there, over the beach!
Ho there!
Greetings!
You all right?
Welcome back!
I didn't think we'd be swimming the whole way back. Heavens. Heavens. Take me.
Alphino! Oh, hells.
Wait! Where's Urianger?
He must have fallen behind.
But shouldn't we look for him?
He'll wash up, sooner or later.
For the love of... Alphino!
Welcome back, dear ones!
And thus did salvation come to the first. The lamps of Amarot will fade along with Emet-Selk's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were. Mount Gulg will one day fall, and the Talos below yield to wind and rain. This tale, too, will fade with time, passing into legend as the world heals and moves on. Nevertheless, as ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life, so too do the memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after. Your road goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy. Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
Excuse me? You're the Warrior of Darkness, aren't you? Where are you from, really? And how did you get to be so strong?
with one world's end as a new begin. And should our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand tall. This time
Alright everybody, well thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in post Shadowbringers. Take care, don't forget to smash that like button on your way out and subscribe if you're new, comment, share the video, ring that little bell so you get notified of all the latest uploads, and definitely be sure to check me out on social, Rumble, or if you want to help me out in any other way in the channel. Details for that are in the description below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh my god, 6 hours. Fuck.